the age of 20 is genuinely such like a weird gray area of life. I know for a fact that I'm still super young and I still have like a lot of time. Like I've only been on this earth for 2 decades. Yet like at the same time it still does feel like I'm super far behind. I mean, like I know for sure that like it's unintelligent to compare myself to others, because we all move through life at our own pace. There's no like set schedule of what I have to be doing as a 20-year-old. Like it's my life. I can do and I'm going to do whatever I want to do. I'm not gonna do, is it even making sense? I'm gonna live my life the way I want to live my life and not how others say I should live my life, if that makes sense. But if I were to compare myself to those around me and like the versions I have of them in my head and like what point it seems like they're at in their life, I feel like I'm at like a much further regress point than they probably are. It's like some of my peers, especially those around my age, they'll be further than where I want to be in terms of like career, health, physique, gym, just like shit like that. Life feels like I should be at the point that they're at, or I should be like further. Maybe that's just like me trying to be competitive. I'm genuinely not too sure. So I know that us as humans, we move through life at like our own pace, and like I pre-established that. It gives me a little sense of comfort, but yet like that feeling of comparison, even though I know it's wrong, it still creeps in, and it holds too much weight in my mind for what it really is. Like it has me feeling like my priorities and goals should align with the people I surround myself with, not with just like what I want to do, what I feel I want to do, what I feel like I should do. I'm not thinking of relationship, committing myself and giving a lot of time and energy and money to another person. That kind of scares me currently. Really couldn't tell you why. No, I'm not thinking about purchasing another car. Happy with my little shit box I pulled up here with. And like, nah, right now I'm really not thinking of moving out, because like in California, who can really afford that comfortably right now? Unless they have like a 6-figure paying job, bro. Come on. Dude, I work at Disneyland. I think I probably feel this way because like sometimes, even though I know it's inherently not a terrible thing to do, but I feel like I think too far ahead into the future. That's inherently a good thing, because like I want to make sure I'm not a failure or like a loser by my standards as I age. Like I want to make sure by the end of my days, I was satisfied with the life I lived. So back in my senior year of high school, my economics teacher, Mr. Terranova, he was the GOAT. Shout out OG right there. I forgot what the discussion was, but it was economics class, and he asked us like what our biggest fear was, and I answered failure, which he replied like, this isn't verbatim, I'm not gonna remember the full fucking thing. He told me something like, you'll devalue your accomplishments. So I'm not at the exact point I want to be at, like at the pinnacle, the tippy top of where I want to be at, which I mean, like that's pretty much just imposter syndrome, which I mean, I'm beginning to see now that he was right with that. That is imposter syndrome, and I feel like I am somewhat guilty of having that, suffering from that. I'm not too sure how to really call it, which I mean, like I'm not trying to stroke my ego here, but like I have some skills that others would kill for. I think right now I'm at a point in my life that I probably would have killed to be at as a senior in high school. Like I've done things I could have only dreamt of 2 years ago back then. So like overall, I'm not doing too horribly right now, but it just doesn't feel like I earned that extra shit. It doesn't feel like I'm where I feel like I should be at right now. But like as of late, since I've become like, I don't know if it's like obsessed with this thought of like imposter syndrome, or I've become like just hyper aware about my life. I'm not too sure how to really put this into words, but like I've realized that I need to stop thinking about my life in like a zoomed out macro lens, and I gotta like zoom in a little more, enjoy the now. You know what they say, like you gotta stop and smell the roses. It's like one of those pictures of the like motivational dogs are pulling up right here. So I found this quote. Honestly, I don't remember from where. This what I'm reading is pretty much just a whole like brain dump I did like a few weeks ago. If you're living so much in the future, you'll also find it hard to value the present. If the future is setting a standard for a world that is not there yet and has not yet met those ideals, then everything is going to fall short of what it should be. Everything will be not quite good enough. None of it will matter. Which, I mean, that quote is pretty much what I was literally just saying. If I think about like where I could be at compared to where I'm at now, I'm going to devalue like just pretty much all the life I've lived up to this point, because it's not up to the standard of what I would like to be at. So like just generally, like I'm still young. I'm young and turnt. I got a lot of time, but I don't really feel like I have a lot of time. And like the people I surround myself with, they're at different points in their life. They have different priorities. They have different wants and needs, or at least like if it seems like they do. And it makes me feel like I'm behind, because like I went to college for a semester. I fucking hated it, but like a bunch of my old peers from high school that I still follow on Instagram, they're in school. A bunch of my coworkers, a bunch of my like super close circle of homies, they're all in school. And I'll be real, like kind of FOMO. I'm not really FOMO, but it kind of just feels like that'll be like the easy way out. Like that'll be the most secure way. Go to film school, get a cushy job. But during my one semester of college, I did do a bunch of journaling, and I was genuinely fucking depressed. Like that was the unhappiest time of my life. Just even based on that, people, I did different priorities. Like my homies were in school, they're doing this. Me, I have different goals set in life, and it honestly just feels like it's a less secure path. So there's more like uncertainty, and there's more feelings of like inadequacies, shit like that. I also need to value the little moments in life rather than seeing life through a big wide macro lens. Appreciate things as they come, and somehow learn to shake my crippling imposter syndrome, which I really don't know if I could shake imposter syndrome. You know, it might really just be like a mindset thing, possibly. Like I just need to appreciate where I'm at now, not think of like, oh, I could be at this point because this person was at the point that I want to be at when they were 15 and I'm 20 and I'm super fucking far behind.